The library of Oxford University was ancient, filled with old books that were barely distinguishable because of their age. In one dim corner of the library, Dr. Elizabeth Cross sat at her desk, surrounded by piles of papers and historical books. Her eyes were focused on an ancient tome she had just discovered. The title, in Latin, bore unfamiliar words, but she knew exactly what she was looking for: Atlantis. Alexander Turner, just beginning his academic journey in archaeology, walked into the room quickly, carrying his heavy bag full of papers, but his attention was fully on what Elizabeth was reading. "Did you find something new?" asked Alexander with curiosity. Elizabeth replied calmly,
"I'm on the verge of discovering something huge, something that could change everything we know about ancient legends." She stood up and placed the book in front of him. It was well preserved, and the history of the book dated back over 2,000 years. This book contains a detailed description of the lost city we've always dreamed of finding, Atlantis.
Alexander amazed. "Is this real? Could this be your first clue?" Elizabeth with a small smile.
I think so. This book talks about a possible location, the Atlantic Ocean.
The adventure begins. The next day, the whole team was in Dr. Jonathan Moore's office, the oceanographer. There was an ancient map spread out on the table, showing geographical details of the area surrounding the Atlantic Ocean. Jonathan had been studying ancient oceanography when he spoke up. The area indicated on the map in this book matches a part of the ocean that hasn't been seriously studied before. These areas remain unexplored. Jonathan was speaking with excitement as he circled maps from around the world, where there were hints about a great civilization sunken in the ocean, as described in ancient texts. "Alexander, are you saying that Atlantis could actually be located in the Atlantic?" Elizabeth.
Yes. There's plenty of evidence suggesting this city was real, and I believe we have a good chance of finding remnants of it. Meanwhile, Maria Silva, the investigative journalist, walked into their office. She was holding a camera and a small notebook.
Maria.
I've heard about your discovery and I want to be part of this. I have plenty of questions and the world needs to know the truth. Everyone thought for a moment and then agreed to include her in the search. The team was excited, but they also knew that what they were about to embark on might be full of dangers.
The journey to the ocean. After weeks of preparation, the team decided to begin their expedition that could uncover the greatest secret in history. They started planning their route to explore the Atlantic Ocean, using the latest diving and underwater exploration technology. Jonathan took charge of the technical aspects, using submarines equipped for deep-sea excavation. Elizabeth was responsible for analyzing the ancient texts to pinpoint the best location to search, while Maria followed the events and documented every moment. Today, we begin what could be the largest discovery in human history, said Elizabeth with enthusiasm. However, the team didn't know that their adventure would face many challenges, including fierce ocean storms that could threaten their journey. Strange, suspicious threats also started appearing, signaling that there were external forces trying to stop them. The astonishing discovery. As they sailed in the Atlantic Ocean the next day, they discovered for the first time strange markings on the ocean floor, ancient ruins, like remnants of a lost city. There were crumbling walls and geometric patterns hinting at a highly advanced civilization. "Are we close to the city?" asked Alexander, his eyes wide with excitement. Elizabeth.
This isn't just a dream, it's reality. We're on the right track. But they didn't yet realize that this discovery was only the beginning of a journey filled with deep secrets and looming dangers, where they would face unexpected situations that threatened everything they were working for.
What Dr. Elizabeth found in the library was just the beginning. But will these discoveries lead her to the truth, or into dangers she never expected? Stay tuned for the next episode, where the real journey to Atlantis begins.